Bow. This is a game that I know very little about other than my students constantly refer me to it and suggest it to me because it relates to a child experiencing extreme mental disorder. So I downloaded the game. I have been told that it is scary, which is great because I am afraid of scary games, but I'm going to take a look at this game and talk about the psychology in it as we go. So we can experience Fran Bow together if you've never experienced it, although it has been around for a while, and so I expect that many folks who are watching this have experienced it or at least know something about it that I don't. So let's take a look. The game uses autosave. Great, so I can't go back and undo the terrible things that I have done. Okay, that's fine. Everything's fine. It feels like heaven. Oh, that's not a scary game. I see my parents. They look happy. They have a present for me. I wonder. It's a cat! So sweet and pretty. Aww. Dark as the deepest night. It's Mr. Midnight. Aw, look at me with my kitty. My best friend. This is not going to go well. My only friend. We are having dinner, and I see Aunt Grace, too. I really like her a lot. It's Friday. My parents are going out. Aunt Grace takes good care of me. Oh, look at the kitten drinking milk at the table. We're having so much fun. Is that ice cream? I bet it's ice cream. It's Monday night. I'm playing with Mr. Midnight. But something feels real bad. Uh-oh. Yep, monster level bad. A strange creature outside my window. I don't like it. It scares me. I'm with you, Fran. Suddenly, I hear something. It's Parcelmouth. It's Mom! Screaming! I want to know what's wrong. Oh no, we don't want to know what's wrong. A bright light shines from my parents' room. We don't want to know, Fran. I go closer. No, that's not what we're supposed to do. And closer. And Mom? Dad? Oh dear, a bloody knife. Oh, she's crying blood. Please don't. Oh my. Mommy? Daddy? There's bits and pieces of Mommy and Daddy everywhere. That was a really tiny knife for those bits and pieces. And the house is dripping in blood. And Fran Bow runs away and has experienced a terrible trauma. Okay, is this a game about PTSD? Our cat is with us. Our cat is not with us? A person has come, people have come. People in hoods. Fran, please follow my voice. On the count of 3, you will wake up. 1, 2. It's Dr. Freud. 3. Fran, how do you feel? Oh, I get to answer. I can either say, I'm fine, I guess, or I feel like dying. Well, I'm going with I feel like dying. That was kind of awful. Oh, I have to press the letter B? No? Is it getting me to use a controller? I have to click the words. I feel like dying. I don't understand why you make me do this. Try to calm down. This is part of your recovery. Nah, I'm gonna be belligerent. My parents are dead! Recovery? You don't get it. My parents are dead. Oh, poor thing. Everything will get better, I promise. Then let me go. Am I a prisoner? I bet you I'm in a hospital. Okay, I get it. Well, I'm gonna say nonsense. Promise? That's nonsense. You just keep me here. We keep you here so that we can take care of you. Okay. Do you have more to say? Click. Yes. But now I have something for you, Fran. What is it? See the desk? There's a little package for you. It's from Aunt Grace. Take it. Oh, okay. Can I move? I can't move. I can click. Okay. This was my mother's purse. Now I have inventory. Open it. There's something inside. So I've grabbed that and then I say use. I can't use this. Maybe I should examine it. Okay, examine. So grab it and examine. Dearest Fran, here is the purse you like so much. I thought you would like to have it. When I was thinking about you, I remembered that you like to examine objects and combine them with other things. So I hope you'll always keep this purse and give it and all the other things you find a good use. Never forget that creativity is absolutely the greatest gift that you have. Love, Aunt Grace. She is worried about you. I'm worried about me too. Because I'm not crazy and still here. Stop it. You are out of control, young lady. So tired of all this. I just want to go to my room. Yes, you can leave, but before you do, it is time for your new medicine. What medicine? It's called Duotine. It will make you very relaxed. Nurse, we're ready. Nurse, I don't want medicine. Anything new today, Dr. Deern? Nothing, actually. Same visions as before. Oh, I see. Here, Fran, take your medicine. I don't want the medicine. We don't have all day, Fran. Take the pills now. Are you gonna... I don't want the medicine. Nope, I guess I have to pop the pills. Are you happy now? I popped your pills. I don't feel good. Oh, God. Oh, no. Take her back to her room. And nurse, don't let her take this ever again. Yeah, I had a bad reaction to that, do you think? Beware, Fran Bow. If you leave the House of Madness, I will hunt you down, catch you, and bring you back to insanity. Fran, wake up. The medicine will help you escape. I'll be waiting for you in the forest. I love you. Is that my cat talking to me? Okay, so in the last video we talked about the dramatic story arc and how you set up a story. And this would be what we would call exposition. It is setting up the story. It is getting us invested in the characters and in understanding what is going on. And now we find ourselves questioning, right? Are we actually awake, or are we in part of those visions that medicine made us have? I like the brain icon letting me know that I'm thinking that thing that says I'm still here, hideous place. I have to get out of here. Okay. So, I'm told that this is a point-and-click adventure game. Whoopsie. Okay, so this is how I move from place to place. I can grab things. Red and tiny, you are hiding from me. I have to find Mr. Midnight. I have to find him now. I miss my kitty. He hides because he is afraid. He told me the medicine would show me where he is. I hate the monster. I will find you, Mr. Midnight. Don't be afraid. Everything will be just fine. Okay, so actually one of the things that you would often have a child do during therapy is to engage in drawing as a way of expressing emotions and feelings. And hopefully this won't fall on my head while I'm sleeping. Okay. I can take a look at my chart. So you would have a child engage in drawings because sometimes it's easier for a child patient to express their feelings and what they've experienced in a drawing rather than it would be to express it in words. And so that's a very common tactic when working with children. So apparently we are showing signs of psychosis due to there was a family tragedy with details omitted. And we've been trying a lot of medications, but there have been side effects. What? I'm not sure of that. Side effects. Effects affecting one side of me, maybe. Oh dear, I really wonder who brought me here. Okay. And I'm 10 years old, so that gives me some information about how old I am. Locked. Good reason to get curious. I should get the key. And then there's this awful clown. That's great. Oh, holy moly, something fell. Oh, I guess I broke the curtains. Now I can look outside. Do I want to look outside? Wow, this looks like a prison complex. Tower defense. We have a crazy person for you called Fran. Or is it defense cower? I guess this is my way out. Okay. So, and then I've got a toy. Okay. So, since we've already checked over here, let's check over here. So there's a lot of pointing and clicking. It seems to be an open room. Ooh, a secret box. Shh, shh. So let's examine the secret box. It's open. A key. I wonder if the key opens my drawer. Let's talk to the little child first, though. What's up, small child? Not sure what to do with a human. Really? You don't know how to talk to a person? Ah, there we go. Hello, Phil. Hello. Let's say, how are you? Everybody says that I'm sick. They're just stupid. They always say that. Are you leaving tonight? I will if you help me. The only thing I know is that the office is the key. There's a key inside the office. I saw the doctor write a secret code. Okay. To open the yellow door. Ooh, there's a yellow door. He doesn't want me to tell you. Who doesn't want you to tell me? Him. And now we're pointing. The little boy sees a scary guy. Oh, he sees the monster too. And nobody will help you escape. So, if we're all seeing the monster... Leave me alone, I hate you. Mommy, Daddy, I need you so much right now. No, I won't let that monster stop me. So there's a teddy bear. And a rocking horse. So Red Fighter is telling me to grab a hook on the floor. Oh, a hook. Sure. A weapon. Give me that. And while I'm back in this room, I'm going to come here. I have a key. I want to use the key. want to look at that picture. Oh, there's me with my... Ah, that must be... One of these people must be my aunt. Yes, okay, my dear family. And I really need you here with me. And then I will find my kitty. And get to Aunt Grace. I do wish my parents were alive. Okay, but there was something else in there as well. Then there's this hairband. I should give it a good use. Use hair clip with my hair. Okay. So, maybe I can't use the hair clip just yet. I can't go any further this way, and I assume that this door doesn't open. What's up with this kid? Let's read your chart. I love it that they leave everybody's charts just hanging on the wall. Now, I don't know what time period this is. Oh, it's 1944. So maybe they would do this in 1944. But nowadays, this would violate HIPAA protection, right? This would violate everyone's privacy for me to be able to walk up and just be able to look at their chart and say, like, oh, this kid Phil has been diagnosed with paranoia, and the patient doesn't trust anybody yet. Yeah, you stick with that, not trusting them. They keep giving me drugs that don't work. So you stick with that. I feel like I should touch everything, right? Because I managed to break stuff and accidentally get things. And so in a game like this, you feel compelled, right? If one of the first things that you touch, you're reinforced in doing so by getting a useful tool, you may find yourself wanting to do that again. Because you've just been reinforced for engaging in that behavior, and you were reinforced early and often. Oh, Fran, you're awake. Good. How long was I sleeping? 3 days, maybe? Oh, my. Was it the medicine that made me sleepy? Yes, it was the medicine. That's why you're not taking it anymore. Oh, I forgot. Something happened. See? You are nothing but trouble. What is it? I was trying to look outside and I accidentally broke the curtains. Pfft, accidentally. I'll have to fix this. Follow me. Something is missing. Have you seen the hook that holds the curtains? Nope. Well, I have to go and find something to fix this, you little girl. Haha, peace out, woman. Bye. I'm gonna look through your desk now. I think this is where the medicine is, but it's locked. That's okay, I'm gonna take it anyway. Oh my goodness, this is terrible. Why would the nurse have a gun? I'll leave it as it was. Oh, then we've got the nurse is Gladys, and she says, we have been sleeping almost all the time. We only wake up to drink water, but I don't think she remembers that. After drinking, she goes to sleep. She hasn't been something for 3 days now. Seems kids have come around and asked about her and when she would come out and play. Haven't been social. Thank you very much, Catherine22. I have not been social. Yes, I am not being social enough for your likelihood. Oh, and we've got a drawing of the brain. So we've got the frontal cortex here, and then we've got the motor cortex and the sensory cortex. It's actually a fairly accurate depiction of where you would find the various lobes of the brain, and talking about violent trauma changing areas of the brain. But it's not really, so it's giving you a drawing of the brain, and then it's talking about how violent trauma can result in changes in behavior, such as paranoia and not trusting other people. And the brain does kind of look like a turtle. But the two are not connected. It's not talking about the aspects, the areas of the brain that would be impacted by trauma, which turns out to be all of the areas of the brain. Ooh, I have band-aids now in case I get hurt, and I don't want some coffee. Okay, so I have managed to get rid of the old lady, steal all her stuff. This window has boards on it. Maybe somebody already tried jumping through this window. And then I can look out this window, and that is a playground. And there's a bunny swing on the playground. And we probably can't get out there. So yeah, so it's giving a decent representation of what a 1944 mental hospital might look like. I did. Oh, I didn't. I thought I did grab the pills. Just a moment. Sorry, had to talk to Baby Your Bear there just for a second. So let's examine. We have to crack the code. It says hide. So this goes all the way up to 9. So let's try just. So I'm trying the codes that have to do with the letters. Yeah, that was really effective at hiding your. That was a really bad way to hide your password. Don't do your password in that way. So now I should take the pills, maybe. Oh, yep. It was not me. I have no guilt. I have no guilt. I have no guilt. Oh. So now we're looking at inside her mind and her trauma. I see what we're seeing here. So now we're seeing Fran and her trauma and what you might see with PTSD. So when you experience a trauma, especially at a young age, but at any age, a lot of different things would happen. So one, you may engage in what's known as personalization. So thinking that this was either about you or could happen to you, and this is probably why we're seeing her being afraid of being beheaded as well. But also we see a lot of guilt, known as survivor's guilt, and so that's probably what we're seeing here. Who did it? So trying to fully understand the trauma and come to grasp what is going on, and why things happen the way they did. But we're also seeing a set of stairs. So this is likely, these medications are, this medicine is kind of simulating the idea that we're going into Fran's psyche and starting to see the way that her brain has started to process the trauma and created these trauma related memories. And the trauma related memories don't always integrate into the chronological memory system the way that your typical memories would. And so it will probably make sense in this game. And I don't know if it's going to happen, but I'm going to predict that we're going to see things out of order, that we're going to see some things that aren't true, in part because they are things that could have been true, or that Fran is afraid are afraid will become true. And so here, for example, we're seeing a conversation between the doctor and I think that's her Aunt Grace. Yeah, so the doctor is telling Grace that she can't tell Fran something and seems to be keeping Fran away from Grace. Aunt Grace wants to take her home, and the doctor is saying no, that you can't do this, that Fran is not okay. And obviously we don't know if that's happened. We know that we've taken the medication, and good for Fran that she is engaging in what's known as reality testing, where she doesn't know if it's real either, um, but seems to be accepting it as real. Uh, can I catch the bug? Can I catch the bug? Catch the bug. I want to try to catch the bug. Catch the bug. The bug comes back, and I get a hand symbol over the bug. Oh, Foxy, don't cry. So I feel like I should be able to catch the bug. But I don't catch the bug. I wonder if my drawings have changed. They have. So now I have more of the monster coming through on these drawings as well. And showing the cuts and the pills and the trauma, and so we're seeing more of the trauma pictures and the memories coming out. And they made a comment before that her memory was hazy, and that she kept remembering the same things over and over again. And that makes sense. Yeah, where did the clown go? Oh, yeah, and here's the nurse now hanging out in the... Watch your step, indeed. There's no... We're missing a window. So I wonder if we can find... We can find objects in this world as well. So now we can find objects even in the hallucination world, apparently. I wonder if we keep those even when we don't have the pills. And we're seeing kind of creepy things. Sorry, I'm clicking through that quickly. I wanted to see if the outside world changed at all. I don't seem to have to keep taking the pills, which is interesting. I thought maybe I would have a limited amount of time. Is that yarn? Can I pick up the yarn too? No. I thought maybe I would have a limited amount of time with the hallucinations, or some sort of limiting factor like that. Oh, the little boy has gotten creepier. No, I wanna talk to the boy. I don't seem to... Yeah, the little boy can see. So this guy, Phil, is playing with his uncle, and the uncle is mad. Oh, poor Phil is crying. Do you see you killed the bird? Mommy is not happy. Uncle will die. What is the black thing sitting next to you? Okay, so we don't seem to be able to talk to Phil. Oh, no, your head. So... And it's not surprising that she's seeing... Can I pick the lock? Do I know how to pick locks? I don't know how to pick locks. Wait, let's see. Do I know how to pick locks? It fits, but there are 2 holes. I need something else. So maybe this is teaching me to combine things. And then use my special key. Haha, yes. 2 happiness, it says. Because I definitely want to find happiness. Daddy was not there. Mommy would not care. So I think we're going to stop here where I'm starting to get into the game. This is where we've hit now rising action. We have finished with the exposition. We now fully understand the stakes. Fran Bow clearly appears to be experiencing some post-traumatic stress, and probably is experiencing some, or is clearly experiencing some psychotic symptoms with them, although it's unclear if those psychotic symptoms are really coming from Fran, or if they have something to do with these pills. It's 1944. I have no idea what these... I can toggle the world with the... Hey, my cat! can't catch me is because you haven't found me. So I can toggle the awful world by tapping the pills. So I am going to end in the not awful world. I have a meeting coming up, but it's clear that Fran is experiencing some form of post-traumatic stress. She has figured out how to open the door. Um, and we'll end here. She has figured out how to open the door to happiness, and I guess we're going to have to um pop in and out um, of this distressing world in order to find clues. So I am going to try to get myself to come back to Fran Bow. I am curious about her story. Again, we experience the general empathy with, especially for me with the experience of a child. I discussed that more in my discussion on Empathy Path of Whispers. And until I have a second video on Fran Bow, I will put a card up in the corner um, linking to my second video for Empathy Path of Whispers, or actually to the first video in case you haven't watched it, of Empathy Path of Whispers, where I get into a little bit more detail about how we empathize with individuals that we feel a connection to, or in this case, because as a parent, I feel a connection to other parents and therefore protectiveness for other children. So if you're interested in seeing more about Fran Bow, you can let me know. And I'll probably, now that I know what we're looking at, we'll have a little bit more of a deeper discussion of PTSD and trauma and how well they seem to be doing at depicting PTSD and trauma as it might be experienced, as well as the medical system as it existed, or the mental health care system as it existed in, it appeared to be 1944, written on those charts next time.